All right. So we were talking just before the break, Angela, about the fact that it's hard, even if you know all the things and you've read all the books, when you're in the muck, when you're in that dark place, it's hard to pull out those tools. So tell us how you did it.
Yes. I'll tell you something someone told me, which I think was really, really powerful, was that sometimes we say things are one day at a time. Sometimes it's one step at a time. And for me, it was one breath at a time. So if anyone's going through really tough time, no matter what, give yourself permission to just sometimes do one breath at a time. So that's what I did for the hard part of it. I just gave myself permission to do one breath at a time. And I really listened to my body. I did everything from listening to beautiful music and chanting. I definitely worked with color. I made sure that I worked a lot with green because green was for grief, and it was definitely a color to help heal the heart. And I felt like, with my dad passing and the divorce, and I felt like I was going through a lot of grief. So I worked with the color green. I got out in nature. I made sure I had more green foods in my life. I wrapped myself in sheets, pillowcases, pajamas. I had green color baths, which is like a color you pour into the tub. I used essential oils that represented the green, such as like eucalyptus and peppermint. And like I said, I did the music. I pulled angel cards every day. I made sure I took care of me. I made sure I went for my massages. I made sure I went for my nature walks. I did things that I knew my soul needed. And then
Did it take you a while before you got to the point to realize that you needed this stuff?
I think when you're on the couch and you can't get off, you start to say this isn't good. I mean, I'm a mom and I was a single mom all of a sudden. Luckily, I have a dog that got me off the couch. I started realizing that I was really missing my joy when I sat down and said, okay, who was I when and what did I love about myself? It was that I loved to dance and I loved to laugh. Mm-hmm. So then I got myself out to ecstatic dances, which are, beautiful healing dances down in Toronto area. And then I eventually ran them up here. But I got out to dances. I listened to, for me, music was huge for me. I made sure I took time to just go have coffee with friends. I just slowly started to bring myself back, but at the same time saying, okay, what are the thoughts and feelings? Why is this triggering me? What's this about for me? And there's a saying that I love that I tell a lot of my clients, which is, for one, two sayings. For one, when something triggers you, it's all about you. So what's this about for me? Mm-hmm. What does this do? What's it call up? So you have to look inside. You can't blame. It's all about what's in it for me. The second thing is to write something down that says, thank you for giving me this experience because. So when you say that, it has the word forgive in it. So all of a sudden, something that seems horrible, like being divorced and separated after 24 years of being with someone since I was 16, that's a hard thing. So I had to sit down and say, thank you for giving me this experience because, and I started to realize, wow, this is the first time in my life I can live alone. What does that mean? I can get back into dating once I've healed this stuff. Wow, what's that going to be like? I have freedom as much as it was tough not to have my kids all the time. What could I do on the time I didn't have my kids that I have time for now? Mm-hmm. So I started to look at it as, okay, these could be blessings, not curses. How do I look at this? And then little by little, you get yourself to that place. And I really looked for all my resources. Everything I loved, everything I taught, I used. So that I thought, okay, I have to practice what I preach or I'm not going to be authentic. So it takes time and you have to have patience, but I definitely can say I'm probably happier, healthier, and full of more joy now than I've ever been in my life.
That's amazing.
I'm very blessed.
I just came across a Chinese proverb that I really, really like, and it says, in order to conquer the beast, first you must make the beast beautiful.
Oh, I love that.
And when you really think about that, it's a wonderful thing to say.
I've always said I want to see the beauty in the curse. So similar.
Yeah.
There's always beauty in the curse, and it's not easy to see.
No.
But once you start focusing on that, your whole perception changes.
Yeah. You look at things in a different way.
Because life doesn't happen to you, it happens for you.
Okay. I'll bite.
Well, it's not easy. So, in the time, it's not easy. But that being said, that's one reason I'm so passionate. But I'm also, I'm passionate, but my industry drives me nuts. Because there's a lot of people out there that are healing that need to be healed.
Right.
God love them. There's a lot of information overload. And why is there so much information for us to heal ourselves? Why are we such a mess that we have to do so much work? So I think we need to take a look at why are we so stressed and unhappy and suffering with negative thoughts and feelings when we actually live in one of the best countries in the world.
Right. And I think this goes back to even the whole premise of our healthcare system, which Patty, our producer today, can talk to for sure, is the fact that we are a healthcare system of Band-Aids. Wait till someone gets sick, then put the Band-Aid on top.
Yeah.
And I'm an expressive arts practitioner, as you know, and actually went and got certified because I wanted to learn how to paint with freedom and joy. And I've always been told that I can't draw, and I come from a family of architects and engineers. They can draw, and very precisely, let me say, I can't draw a straight line with a ruler. But I thought there has to be something to the, those people that just throw paint at a page?
Yeah.
I want to do that. And then I met a lady who was doing that with seniors and with people with Alzheimer's. And I said to her, I want to take one of your workshops. I want to learn. And she said, oh, I only teach to people who want to volunteer. And I said, well, I'm volunteered to the max. I just want to learn for myself. And she said, then you'll have to wait till you're 80. And I left there and I thought, no, I don't. I am not going to wait till I'm 80.
Good for
so
you.
I went back to school. I went to Fleming College and did an intensive 2 years down to 2 months in expressive arts. And let me tell you, it was a wonderful thing. And it comes down to such basic, simple things in life. Use your creativity and all that kind of stuff. And I remember you telling me once, years ago, when you were going through all the trauma and everything, how you had done your whole bedroom in pink. Because pink is self-love.
Oh, you remember that?
Did you go a little over the top on that one?
Yeah, just a tad.
Tell us about that.
Jeez, how did you remember that?
Oh, I remember the funniest things.
So I came back into a house that I had owned that we had rented, right? Got trashed. So unfortunately I had to do a renovation, which was a beautiful thing. So I decided, I'm going to go with, pink, but bright pink because I want like love and I want orange because it's about joy. And seriously, my room could have looked like something from a magazine. It was stunning with all white accents. Oh my gosh. And then the first day I wake up with a migraine and I was like, I peeked out of the covers and I'm like, I can't stand the walls. So
that was a little bright, I recall.
Oh my goodness. So once the migraine dissipated, I automatically went back and painted my room and I realized what I needed was green. So green is my whole bedroom. And
but it doesn't have to be a neon green. It can be a green that's more soothing.
Very lovely now and soothing. And it's like a nice, beautiful, soft bamboo green. And I've put in lots of pictures of the ocean and water because I'm a Pisces and I love my ocean. It's where I find peace. So that's where my Zen place is.
Did both of you over there on the other side of the room put your hands up? Oh, James did. James is our new intern here.
He's a Pisces. I'm a Sagittarius. So there you go.
Oh, and my mom, who's listening this morning, hi, Grandma. She's a Pisces as well.
Hey, Pisces rock.
They do.
Happy early birthday. You're welcome.
Okay.
I forget. It's amazing you remembered that. Sorry, that's so funny. I forgot all about that room.
Well,
an experiment.
I do remember these things.
That's
You
so
tell me
funny.
something, I remember it.